For some reason, people think that the tour players aim at every single pin and try and rip every single stick out. That is absolutely incorrect. They do not do that. At places like Augusta, they're so tricky, and some of the pins are so trickily placed that a better shot is actually playing away from the flag. You know, last thing you want to do on any course, whether you're an amateur or pro, is short side yourself. And you can short side yourself with sucker pins. Sucker pins are close to bunkers, close to water, close to the edge of something in general. And smart players play away from it. You know, Justin Rose had a banner year and won the European Order of Merit, and part of his success was aiming for more middle of the greens. So I created a little system I used on tour for a long time called a traffic light system for pins. So you've got a red light for you just don't go anywhere near it. Play away from it is a good shot. You've got a yellow light, which is, okay, I might go for it, depends how I'm playing, depends how far away I am. And you've got a green light, which is all out attack. And a lot of it depends on A, how you're playing, but B, the distance you are away. If you're in the scoring zone clubs, as I would put it, from like 8 iron downwards, a lot of pins are green. If you're hitting a 4 iron into a par 3, you might want to hit to the middle of the green. It's a better percentage shot. Par 3s in general play over par. So, you know, if they play 3.5 over par for the tournament and you par every one of them, you've gained 2 strokes to the field over a 4-day event just by playing smart. A lot of par 3 greens are small. So if you aim in the middle of the green and hit more regularly into the middle of the green, you're going to be close to some pins by accident. You've got a margin to push it and pull it. So, you know, start thinking about how you're going to play the par 3s because they're a trap, and start strategizing as you go round about how you're going to access pins. So if you're laying up to a par 5, look where the pin is when you're on the tee of a par 5, because you might want to lay up to 80 yards, or you might be going for it in 2, or you don't know until you know. Always plan from the pin backwards is a real good strategy of what the tour players do and what the caddies do. So let's have a look at this little par 3 I've set up here. I've got 3 pins on it. We've got a red one out on the right there, which is, you know, dead. If you hit it there, you've pushed it, and you know, quite often you'll see a tour player hit a good shot like that and they'll look at the caddy with a bit of a smirk because they've actually have pushed it. They're probably aiming for the middle of the green, and just because there's a margin for error, they pushed it. But if they'd been aiming at that red pin, they'd be in the water. So that's kind of a no-go pin. And then we've got like a yellow light pin, which is front left, which is like, well, a little bit risky. If I'm playing all right, I'm going to maybe take it on a little bit. But again, you could short side yourself, but the chip's not bad. But if you hit it short, you're in the water. And then you've got just the middle of the green pin, the white one in this case, but the green one in my system. And you can just bang it to the middle of the green. If you think about it, that is a small green. No matter where if I hit in the middle of the green, I'm going to be close to one of those pins. If I pull it a little bit and be close to one, push it a little bit and be close to one, I'm always going to walk off with par at worst, or a bonus birdie. So in this case, I've got a little, I'm going to aim for the middle of the green. The wind's howling across, actually really strong now. And you can see it's strong on that pond, look. All the ripples are coming this way. It's right to left. I just remember what I'm kind of working on in my swing here. I'm just going to try and aim for the middle of the green. That's right on the white flag. Oh, that's about 3 feet from the middle pin, the white flag. I'm really pleased with that. I've just come from lunch as well with no practice swing, so even better. So, you know, just have a system. These guys have got a system, I tell you. You know, the caddies, they form a great team with the players. You can do the same for yourself, even at club level. You know, you can shave shots by thinking about pin strategy. Plan the hole from the pin backwards. Don't just walk up on the tee, grab a driver, and then you realise it's a par 3. You know, plan the hole, start thinking about it, start strategizing and working towards your strengths. If you've got a pin on the right and there's bunker on the right and it's dead on the right, hit it way left. You know, even if you 3-putt, it's better than taking 4 or 5 to get down. So, you know, think about it, have a plan, attack them when it's a short iron, but when it's longer stuff or it's really trickily placed, use the other system and go for the red, no go, middle of the green solid, let me get out of here. Play like a tour player.